Paranoid personality disorder. Always suspicious, even when there's no reason to be. People with paranoid personality don't trust others. They think people are lying to them, trying to hurt them, or plotting behind their backs, even when there's no proof. They might question compliments or think someone's being nice just to trick them. Because of this, they keep their distance, argue easily, and rarely forgive. It's not full-blown paranoia like in movies, but they always feel like something bad is going on. This makes friendships and work relationships really hard because they're always looking for hidden motives of others, where there are none. Schizoid personality disorder. Prefers being alone and doesn't need friends. These people are happy by themselves. They don't enjoy being around others, not because they're shy, but because they don't feel the need for friends or close relationships. They don't show much emotion and often seem cold or distant. Even praise or criticism doesn't affect them much. They enjoy doing things alone and tend to avoid social activities. It's not that they're upset, they're just not very interested in people. They might come off as odd, but this is simply how they prefer to live, quietly, privately, and peacefully on their own. Schizotypal personality disorder. Thinks in odd ways and feels awkward with people. Ever felt like a wizard dropped into the wrong dimension? People with schizotypal personality disorder believe in magical things like telepathy, secret signs, and charms with mysterious powers. In social situations, they're very uncomfortable and can act nervous or distant. They believe not everyone can understand them, so they keep their distance. Their ideas and behavior are unique, and this makes them a bit too unusual for others to understand easily. Antisocial personality disorder. Breaks rules and doesn't feel bad about it. People with this disorder often lie, cheat, or hurt others and don't feel guilty. They don't care if something is right or wrong. They might break the law, start fights, or trick people to get what they want. Even if they seem nice, it's often just an act. Deep down, they don't care how they make others feel. They can be risky to be around and usually don't feel sorry for their actions. This is a serious mental health issue and is often connected to crime or long-term harmful behavior. Borderline personality disorder. Feels emotions very strongly and fears being left out. Someone with BPD has emotions that change really fast. One moment they love someone, and the next they're angry or scared of losing them. They often feel empty or unsure of who they are. They might do risky things, hurt themselves, or act out when they feel stressed. Deep down, they just don't want to be alone, but they don't know how to handle those feelings. Relationships are hard for them because they go from one extreme to another very quickly. It's like living on an emotional roller coaster every single day. Narcissistic personality disorder. They think they're better than others and need praise. People with this disorder think they're more important or smarter than everyone else. They want others to admire them and often act like they're above others. But even though they seem confident, they're actually very sensitive to criticism. If someone doesn't praise them or disagrees with them, they can get angry or hurt. They might use people to get what they want and don't really care about others' feelings. It looks like they love themselves, but deep down, they need constant praise to feel good. Avoidant personality disorder. Wants friends, but is too scared of being judged. People with this disorder really want to make friends, but they're afraid of being rejected or made fun of. They often avoid social situations, not because they don't care, but because they feel like they're not good enough. To them, even small comments can hurt a lot. They worry people won't like them, so they keep to themselves. This can make them feel lonely, but they're too scared of being hurt to reach out. Dependent personality disorder. Can't make decisions without help. Fears being alone. People with this disorder have a hard time making choices on their own. They rely on others for advice and support, even for simple things. They're very afraid of being alone and might stay in bad relationships just so they're not by themselves. They often go along with what others want, even if it makes them unhappy. It's not because they're lazy, they just really fear being left or not knowing what to do on their own. Obsessive-Compulsive Personality Disorder, OCPD. Needs things to be perfect and under control. People with OCPD like things very organized, planned, and done their way. They follow strict rules and get upset if things aren't just right. They often work too much and forget to relax. They may also try to control how others do things. People often confuse OCPD with OCD, but they're different. OCD is a treatable mental disorder, while OCPD is a personality disorder focused on control and perfection.
That's all, folks. Subscribe the Everyday Explainer for more such content. Adios.